Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something pretty critical for figuring out the near future, really. It's about where AI talent is actually, concentrating across different industries. You've got some interesting data on this.
That's right. We're looking at this concept, this metric called AI industry talent concentration. It's essentially a way to measure how densely packed AI expertise is within a specific industry, at least based on LinkedIn data.
Okay, right. Let's unpack that a bit. So the idea comes from this formula, yeah. You take the number of AI folks in an industry
The AI talent counts.
and divide that by the total number of people from that industry on LinkedIn, and then multiply by 100.
Exactly. So it gives you a percentage. It's not about the absolute biggest number of AI people, but where they make up a bigger slice of that industry's online workforce.
Got it. So it highlights where AI skills are like most intensely focused compared to how big the industry is overall on that platform.
Precisely. And that gives us a really powerful lens for thinking about the future of work, I think.
Yeah, it does. Because if you know where this AI brain power is clustering, that could tell us something about the skills that are going to be super valuable, right? Like
Yeah.
in industries where that concentration is high, maybe we'll see more demand for people who can bridge the gap, translate the tech stuff for everyone else.
That's a really sharp point. Yeah, absolutely. We could definitely see a rise in those kinds of roles. People who can connect the deep AI development with practical business uses. Think about healthcare, for example. Someone who really gets AI diagnostic tools and can explain them effectively to doctors, to patients, managing expectations.
That makes sense. Okay, so what about the flip side then? If AI talent is really bunched up in just a few areas, does that leave other industries, the ones with lower concentrations, kind of struggling to keep up? Maybe they can't adopt the tech as easily?
That's a key question, definitely. Those industries might face real hurdles. Hurdles in using AI to boost productivity or to innovate. It could lead to gaps opening up. You could imagine, say, a more traditional manufacturing firm, one with less AI talent in-house, finding it way harder to optimize things compared to a competitor that's more tech-focused.
Right. So looking ahead, this concentration metric could sort of signal which skills are really going to blow up in demand and maybe even which sectors are, I don't know, ripe for big changes.
Precisely. This data, even just the concept, it prompts us to think, proactively. What skills should you be developing? What strategies do businesses need now?
And it raises some pretty big ethical questions too, doesn't
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
I mean, if the expertise is mainly in certain sectors, who's really steering the ship when it comes to developing and rolling out these really powerful AI tools?
That is such a crucial point. If only a few industries heavily influence where AI goes next, we have to ask, right? Are the needs and values of all sectors, and really all of society, being properly considered in how this tech evolves?
Okay. So the main takeaway here seems to be that this concentration metric, while maybe high level, it still offers a valuable first look, a snapshot of where AI focus lies right now.
Exactly. And even with just that basic idea, you, the listener, can start thinking about how this might play out for your own career or for industries you're interested in. What specific skills might become more critical in those high concentration sectors versus the ones lagging behind a bit.
Right. So as we wrap up this deep dive, maybe something to chew on is this. As this concentration possibly deepens, what are the real long-term effects on those sectors with less AI expertise? And what sort of new skills, maybe even beyond the purely technical, will be needed to navigate all this effectively? This has just been a starting point, of course. Keep thinking critically about what's shaping our future.